Over the last decade, the industry, NGOs, academia, and government has been doing a wonderful job to raise the awareness for the STEM talent shortfall. And we would call that the theory phase, just raising awareness and, imagine the awareness and the attention the STEM movement has received in the meantime. Maybe 10 years ago, people related STEM to stem cells or the stalk of a plant. So it was phenomenal what these coalitions have achieved, but it's now time actually to take the theory into praxis. And that means that the employers need to step in and own the topic. And the best way to own the topic is to integrate STEM talent development strategies into the business strategy. Because once it is part of the business strategy, it will get done. Everybody will put their money where their mouth is. It will be as serious as a traditional business strategy, and companies will start to execute against the STEM talent development. And by the way, also retention strategies, because once we have the STEM talent in our companies, we want to make sure that actually we retain that talent. So it is time for what we call the STEM praxis moment, taking it from a theory phase into a praxis phase, and that means that the employers need to implement STEM talent development and retention strategies. Yeah. The event is actually very rigorously structured. So we're going to have, after every panel and key section, an executive summary in terms of the major action point coming out of that panel. And at the end of the day, as we wrap up, we foresee that we'll probably have 5 major action points. Our recommendation will be, for priority reason, let's just pick 1 or 2, and then post-summit, we're going to continue deeper dives into that action. And we're going to have post-summit workshops, deeper dive sessions with the interested strategic partners, and we're going to develop more detailed actions plans. But also that would refer to a collective industry action. But we also expect that each of our strategic partners after the summit will go back to their home base and start discussing internally what do we as a company need to do to implement STEM talent and retention strategies.